All right. Black Power is the General Sarasu and Seti, and I'm black at y'all ass again with this real fucking talk. All right, family, y'all know what it is. KingSeti.com, ring the motherfucking alarm. KingSeti.com, online marketplace. All the classic DVDs from the General. We got t-shirts, hoodies. Got that raw shit for the soldiers out there. You know what I'm saying? Got shirts and hoodies for the kings and the queens. Got African comedic jewelry over there. We got products, just coming every day. You know what I'm saying? Put some new products on there not long ago. You need to go on there and be amazed at KingSeti.com online marketplace. For the family out there, want to be exclusive with the General, you need to go over to my Patreon, General Sarasu Seti, become a patron today. Got over 100 exclusive live stream videos. And, if you're in the house, you get to see it live. You know what I'm saying? And I most definitely take it up 3 notches for the family over there at Patreon. You know what I'm saying? So go on over there and be amazed at that catalog the General got over there. To the family out there, this upcoming Sunday, we got Origins of the Uralian Monkey. I got to take it there. Because too many of y'all out there act like y'all don't know what it is. But see, I'm developing on it, because I've been chasing it, through the wilderness and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I done chased him back up into the cave they come up out of. You know what I'm saying? So this is an expose for your ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't play no game. When motherfuckers want, if you got that, you got chronic crackatosis, acute niggeritis, and you got white Christ syndrome, that's another, side effect of crackatosis, white Christ syndrome. If you got any of those diseases and symptoms, you most definitely need to be in the house. You know what I'm saying? This Sunday, September 13th, 2020, starting at 3 p.m. The link is down in the description. You can hit that link and go right on over there to GeneralSetiTicketLeaf.com. Get yourself a ticket and warn it. Let Granny and them know now. Don't do Granny like that. Don't do Granny like that. And you put it in front of this goddamn Uralian monkey, and then some, because this is graphic. This is very, very graphic. And for somebody that don't know, it'll blow them out the goddamn lazy boy. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker just fall out. You know what I'm saying? So you got to warn people that this is very, very graphic. You see what I'm saying? So, for the children and everything, but it is educational and informational. So everybody can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they put graphic shit up and they ain't got the teaching ability. So people don't just think you being some type of a pervert or something. You know what I'm saying? And so you got, so most definitely be, aware of that, but most definitely understand you got a master teacher at the helm. And so, people will see the information and the education as the fundamental base of what I'm bringing to the people. You feel what I'm saying? And lastly, but not least, to that treasure chest of all knowledge, GeneralSeti.com, Seti University, over 500 videos, behind the scenes, debates, unseen footage, classic, down through the years, from the very beginning to now. You know what I'm saying? You can't get a more complete, African university system. From Freemasonry, occult, Christianity, you know what I'm saying? Islam, Judaism, Hinduism, you know what I'm saying? Just volumes of information. You know what I'm saying? Guaranteed a must have for people that's trying to do serious research. So get on over there to generalseti.com, SETI University, and be amazed. Now, today, I'm going to hurt a lot of feelings. I'm going to hurt some feelings. So, motherfucker, go and get your tissue and get to wiping your eyes, because I'm going in people's mouth about this goddamn bullshit. Let me put these beats up here. Let me get a little more of myself in it. Yeah, I like that. So, let me see myself on YouTube. Because if it get too motherfucking hot, them motherfucker might want to try to, I got to know. I got to know. Oh, shit. Okay. Let me get on over here. Okay. All right. We're in the house. What's up, Patah? I see you out there, God. I see you. Nah. Let me, before I do that, let me get one. I need to bring one thing up. Okay, that's cool. That's cool right there. Let me get that other beast up there too. Cause I got to put that. That's right. Nah. This thing, I'm dealing with today, a lot of people don't know, what theosophy is. Theosophy, theo meaning God. You know what I'm saying? And the suffix, and when you hear that, opi, you hear that OPH, if y'all been studying with me, y'all know that's serpentine. Anytime you see that OPH, Y or OPH, I, opi or opi, that's a suffix for serpentine. You see what I'm saying? And so philosophy, you know what I'm saying? Theosophy is rooted in the serpentine west. Now, how did this shit come about? Now, you got a lot of dimensions in theosophy. Now, what I want to, as a disclaimer before people become, irate, I know many of the arts existed in Africa, in Asia, previous. You understand what I'm saying? To the coming of the European. I understand that. So when I speak of theosophy, I speak of the Serapis influence on these sciences, no different. Then we understand that Serapis usurped many attributes of Osiris and Apis. But Serapis is not Osiris. You understand what I'm saying? Though they have similarities, and those are forced similarities. Just like we was dealing with the voodoo. And you see, you got the pale man trying to come in and seize, position in the voodoo and many other where he ought not be. You understand what I'm saying? And so what has happened, when you're dealing with theosophy, this is when Europeans was, going into India, going into Egypt for the very first time. We talking about, after Napoleon goes in the late 1700s, You know what I'm saying? You have this, what you got, what they call Egypt mania. You understand what I'm saying? And so, you got Madame Blavatsky, with her lying ass. This is some shit that Europeans are even speaking about. But Madame Blavatsky is one of those early Europeans that, go into Egypt, go into India. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't have access to that. So the rich was able to go over there. Those who had money and access to those areas was able to go over there. And was some of the first that got to see some of the culture of the Hindus, and not just the Hindu, because the African is in there too. You understand what I'm saying? The Naga Kushites. You understand? And then you got the Africans of Egypt and Nubia. So they over there, stealing is what they done. Because I didn't heard many, even the Hindu over there saying Madame Blavatsky took that and ran with it without they understanding of, what she was doing. So because a lot of people in America, they didn't have access to that information, so they could take it and claim it for their own. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have no problem. Motherfuckers can get mad, but their ass better get glad. See, that's what Noble Drew Ali did. See, that's what he did. He took other books that motherfuckers didn't even know of, Unto Thee I Grant, Aquarian Gospel, and they lie is that he prepared the book. I don't give a fuck whether you prepare it. I don't give a fuck what you do. If you take somebody's shit, even if you prepare it, you got to give credit where that information came from. You know what I'm saying? So when you do not do that, whether you prepared it or not, that's plagiarizing. And these motherfuckers always talking about the law, and they don't understand that that's law. You know what I'm saying? Now, you motherfuckers, if anybody been to college or school or whatever, they know that if your ass get caught plagiarizing, motherfucker, you can have a PhD. They will neutralize that motherfucker to where it ain't no goddamn degree. You'd have took in your ass to school or whatever, and I done seen motherfuckers get knocked down like dominoes for shit like that. But this was something that, they felt they could get away with because this shit coming from the East. You know what I'm saying? Not many people was aware of this literature, okay? And what they did with it, just like they did with the Serapis, they open up a portal for themselves. What they do is they put the Hindu shit in there, the Naga Kushite, the Egyptian, the Ethiopian, and then they start to add this falsified covering on it that niggas want to call Hermeticism, which is fake. You understand? Fake. Okay, and we're gonna prove some things tonight just to show, the family that I don't ascribe to that. Even though I do ascribe to the arts. I do ascribe to the arts. You understand what I'm saying? But I subscribe to the traditional and undiluted African traditions on how they was practiced before the coming of the goddamn European. I don't give no beast a portal into the sacred sciences. And so that's what these niggas today, whatever you want to call them, they didn't mix witchcraft, and you see motherfuckers out here with ISIS, Lilith, and this, that, and the third. And so we have to separate, because when we do that, we give the Caucasoid an entrance into our house. And so today we running their ass out. Madame Blavatsky was very profound on many groups. The Moor Science Temple, and I'm going to prove it. You know what I'm saying? Because me studying it for years and years, The Nation of Islam, they write it. That shit has got Hindu in it. Got you know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit is Hindu too. Masonry, you understand what I'm saying? Even the Masons have taken from Madame Blavatsky. That's Hitler has taken from Madame Blavatsky. And what fucked me up to the point that she literally remixed Hinduism for the Hindu. A lot of them motherfuckers over there follow Madame Blavatsky. You know, because I say, damn, come to find out Gandhi over there was a member of the goddamn Theosophic Society. This motherfucking, so that show you how she done touched a lot of motherfuckers out here. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Let me get this. One of the things that I can, let me bring this up right here. Matter of fact, let me bring this up so we can understand, theosophy, any of a number of philosophies maintaining that a knowledge of God may be achieved through spiritual ecstasy, direct intuition, or special individual relations, especially the movement founded in 1875 as the Theosophic Society by Helena Blavatsky and Henry Steele Olcott. Okay? Henry Steele Olcott. Now, let me bring this up out of here, okay? Now, one of the more profound things, and it took me a minute, you understand what I'm saying? It took me a minute, is what they call, Madame Blavatsky brought that root race shit. Okay? Wasn't no motherfuckers talking this shit before her. When you look up the Moore-sized temple and all them motherfuckers, they come late after Madame Blavatsky and Henry Steele Olcott. Shit, they come after goddamn Aleister Crowley. Shit, Aleister Crowley went to goddamn Egypt in 1907. You know what I'm saying? So the Moore-sized temple was founded in goddamn, from what I understand, 1913. So goddamn it, Aleister Crowley had already went to Egypt. So she the one, she come with this shit where you got, the 7 root races. And these are the dominant races of a particular era of time, and that time could be 1,000,000 years or whatever, and they're the dominant race. And usually when one root race die off, it's a small portion of that race that go on and fundamentally start the next one. You understand what I'm saying? Passing down some of this so-called ancient wisdom. So you got the first race that she called the polar race. Let me bring this up a little bit. She called the polar race. Now that's very interesting. That the first race in this shit is the polar race. Then you got, which they say created, was made of fire. These motherfuckers made of fire, so they didn't have no motherfucking flesh or this, that, and the third. Then you got this Hyperborean race, and they are constructed of air. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the Lemurian race. Now, this is very critical that we understand, because the information that she gave said that the Lemurians had dark skin. She made these motherfuckers they didn't look like no human. You understand what I'm saying? But gave them dark skin, and and I don't know if the motherfucker had an eye on the back of their head and shit. Crazy shit. It reminds me, again, a lot of the crazy shit that motherfucking Malachi Z. York, when he created all these crazy motherfucking races and alien races and shit. They started that shit with Madame Blavatsky. That's real motherfucking talk. You see what I'm saying? And so then and now what's key, and I'm gonna bring this shit up, the Lemuria Now they got many areas. Let me come out because I don't want to show y'all all my, you know, I had to do this shit like a DJ today because I got so much shit out of place. I had to come in and come out. You know what I'm saying? I had to come in and come out. I had to come in and come out. Now it's a lot of, when they talk about Lumeria. Let me bring this one up. Let me bring this. You know, now some people place it up under India, between Madagascar, uh, Australia. You see what I'm saying? Some people place it over in the Pacific. Okay, over in the Pacific. Well, that's Mu. Okay, and Mu and Lemuria, I'm not gonna let motherfuckers fool me. That's basically the same shit. You know what I'm saying? And so you got Mu, you got Lemuria. And so they saying that Easter Island, Tahiti, Fiji, Hawaii are leftover remnants of a larger continent that was in it, which they call Mu. Okay? Now, I'm gonna be clear, as I did with the last one. Let me come out. Let me get this crazy cracker up in here who brought this crazy shit. His name was let me see if I got something over here too. Because I got a lot of shit floating around over here. Let me see. I got all my crates out here with all my knowledge in case I got to throw something over here right quick. Let me make sure that's, okay. I had his face. I want to see his face. His name is Augustus Leplongeon. Okay? Augustus Leplongeon. I can pull him up right quick. It ain't no motherfucking problem. I'll work this shit. It's not a problem. It's just to bring it on up. I showed y'all his face on and I get it. But for the sake of where I'm going, he was also, pretty much a theosophist. Okay? Following in the steps of Madame Blavatsky. Okay? He lived between 1826 to December 1908. Okay? Now, I'm going to go down. I ain't going to go. Who studied the pre-Columbian ruins of America, particularly those of the Mayan civilization on the northern Yucatan Peninsula. While his writings contain many controversial notions that were not well received by his contemporaries and were later disproven, Leplongeon left a lasting legacy in his photographs documenting the ancient ruins. He should also be regarded as one of the earliest proponents of Mayanism. Now, what it breaks down to this is that they looking at America as being, some aspects, of some, the Mayans and South, some leftover aspects of Lemuria. You see what I'm saying? And what they trying, because when you know how the root races break off, the Atlanteans came after the Lemurians. And then they say when Atlantis crashed, then some Atlanteans went to Egypt. See, went to Egypt. Let me make sure I got this shit all in line, because I'm about to start smoking real quick. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure I got somehow. Hold on. Got so many damn lectures, man. They be getting on my goddamn nerve. You know what I'm saying? I be putting so much shit and all over the place. I'm about to find. Hold on, family. But I ain't gonna stop because I can rock without. You know what I'm saying? I thought I had all that shit in here. And like I say, I got so many goddamn lectures, it should have been right there. But if not, I'll bring it up. If not, I'll bring it up. It ain't no problem. I'll go online and bring that shit up. Not a motherfucking problem. So what they saying is that the Atlanteans broke away and went to goddamn Egypt. And the first founders of Egypt was from Atlantis. So by the Mayans coming from goddamn Lemuria, coming up out of Lemuria, they preceded the Egyptians. That's why you get some motherfuckers that'll say that the Mayan pyramids is older uh, than the Egyptian pyramids. Now, the one thing that fucked me up is when I was studying that shit, when I was studying, they started talking about, here goes some right here. Here you go. I found it. Goddamn, praise the ancestors. Woo! Oh, I was waiting on that. I'm like, where the fuck is my shit? I was hurting for a minute because I had this shit right here. All right, now we can do this. Now we can do this. All right, let me bring this shit up. Here we go. Now, I'm going to show you William Ocott. Let me get these out of here. I'm going to show you who founded Theosophy with old Madam Helena Blavatsky. Okay, now this is William Ocott. Let me get this up here so y'all can see this. Now he over there in India with the Buddhists. This is ugly ass right here. Let me blow it all the way up so you can see his ugly ass. See, this is where motherfuckers start fucking with, all the, this is how you see goddamn Aleister Crowley, one of his motherfucking teachers, was a goddamn Buddhist. You see what I'm saying? One of his teachers. So now you see motherfuckers over here, with how the Hindu shit got strong. The Theosophists is the ones that brought that shit over here on the major level. That's how you see motherfuckers getting introduced to the motherfucking the yoga and all this, the chakras and this, that, and the third. That's how I got over here. You see? And so again, this is showing one of the ascending masters. Now, that's another thing that, the Theosophists brought out. They brought out what they call the ascending masters. And that's some great individual that, completed the 360-degree elevation, deifying, literally deifying, becoming one with the cosmos. And so you got, you got many great ones and shit. Now, one of the two ascended masters that William Steele Ocott said, he was speaking to was Serapis Bey, and the other motherfucker was El Moria. Okay? Now, this is what the research I was doing now. This is one of the ones that William L. Moore. And so when I seen the L and I seen the Moore, I split the shit for. But motherfuckers, now let me get this shit when, you know, William Steele Olcott died before, you know, before long before the Moore Science Temple was started. So I'm gonna read this shit right here so y'all can read something on this motherfucker. That's El Moria. Okay, that's El Moria. And he's like, you know, you got, I don't know if it's 13 ascending masters and shit. He's like the top. He's the Lord of the first ray. Okay, so I don't know how many rays. Is it 12 rays? And so you got El Moria. And so, you know, I'm thinking to myself, when I start, you know, falling into this shit, I say, well, damn, don't the Moors last name El? And then you got the Moor. And then I ask the motherfuckers, I say, well, Moor mean black, but they always argue that ain't the Moor they talking about. I say, wait a minute, man. And so, wait a minute. So you got El Moria, right? You got El Moria. He's one of them ascended masters. And you see that man wearing that motherfucking, you know, that motherfucking Hindu hat. You know, you see old Nick Cannon and shit. He wanna dress up like a motherfucking Hindu and shit. You know what I'm saying? And this is another, you see him right there with the jewel on, you know what I'm saying? And so that's all El Moria. Okay, that's all El Moria right there. Okay? And so let me get now this one right here is none other. I want y'all to let me make sure I get all I need. This one right here is Serapis Bey. He's another one of the Theosophic Ascending Masters. That's Serapis Bey. I'm gonna bring this over so we can read about old Serapis Bey. Okay, now that right there, Serapis, and then you see the Bey. Okay, you see the goddamn Bey. I'm gonna right there. I'm gonna blow it up for motherfucker. Let me take General Sadie. I'm rocking niggas because I know. You understand what I'm saying? You can cry, you can lie, but your ass gonna get this work tonight, man. You got to get this work. I'm gonna blow it up some. I ain't gonna do y'all like that. You know, I'm gonna let me blow this shit up for y'all. You know, make it bigger than what it is. Let me make it bigger than what it is. I don't even need the picture. Now look, Serapis Bey, sometimes written as Serapis, is regarded in theosophy as being one of the masters of the ancient wisdom, and in the ascended master teachings, listen to this, considered to be an ascended master and member of the great white brotherhood. So, you know, when you wait a minute, let me he is regarded as the Chohan of the fourth ray. C.C. Leadbeater wrote that Henry Steele Olcott was given occult training by Serapis. Wait a minute. Let me copy this. He was given, now this before, I want motherfuckers to get mad. Henry Steele was given occult training by Serapis Bey, when his own master Moria was unavailable. So if you take the Bey out of the Serapis Bey and you take the L, wait a minute. I ain't even put it on. I'm on two different goddamn. Wait a minute. Let me get this shit together. I'm on two different goddamn lectures. Let me get this one together over here so y'all can see it. Okay? So y'all can see it in full, you know, you can see the complete bigger one. You see? So you see, I'm going to read it again. You know, Serapis Bey, sometimes written as Serapis, is regarded in theosophy as being one of the masters of the ancient wisdom, and the ascending master teachings is considered to be an ascending master, and member of the Great White Brotherhood. Okay, he is regarded as the Chohan of the fourth ray. C.W. Leadbeater wrote that Henry Steele Olcott was given occult training by Serapis Bey when his own master, what was his, El Moria was unavailable. A series of letters to Olcott alleged to be from Serapis encouraging Olcott to support Blavatsky in the founding of the Theosophical Society were published in the book Letters from the Masters of Wisdom. Okay, from the Masters of Wisdom. Now, so let me come out of here right quick so I can bring this down. You know, I know it's gonna hurt a lot of motherfuckers, but I know how to put two and two to motherfucking gather and give fuck. Okay, you're not gonna play me. You see what I'm saying? So let me bring that right here. You know what I'm saying? Let me bring that right here. And so now I'm gonna read you some shit on this Serapis motherfucker. Let me blow this up. I'm gonna give y'all ass some work. You know, and I'm gonna connect the dots immediately. You know, I already gave you a major hint that I know for a fact that's what the fuck they talking about. Okay, you can go play games with your own mind. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, I already read this. So let me read this. So I got this on old Serapis Bey. So y'all can understand how these motherfuckers is still in ancient Egypt from our people. Okay, with this garbage. And everybody always want to give these motherfuckers a pass when they do this shit. Okay, here we go. Let me bring it up. Okay, here we go. Now, this is what it say. Let me blow this up. On Serapis. On old Serapis Bey. Now, that's crazy than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That we already cutting into Serapis, and these motherfuckers worship Serapis. Now, this is Serapis Bey. It is thought that Serapis Bey was incarnated as a high priest in one of the temples of the sacred fire on Atlantis, who migrated to Egypt at the time of the destruction of Atlantis. It is also believed that he was incarnated as the Egyptian pharaoh Amenhotep III. Now, what's crazy, if you go back to the Rosicrucian, right? You know what I'm saying? We was doing it, and I'm gonna go down there. They got a statue of a pharaoh in the park, you know, in the garden area of the Rosicrucian Museum, and that pharaoh is Amenhotep III. So that connects the Rosicrucians also to Madame Blavatsky. Okay, we ain't, and I'll show you that in just a second. But let me get back to this now. Let me get back to this so I can work out. Okay, it is also believed that he was incarnated as the Egyptian pharaoh Amenhotep III. So, you know, I ain't gonna go down there and read the rest of it, you know, because they say this motherfucker just kept on incarnating. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this is one of the key factors of what they talking about. So now, you know, the Lemurian thing. See, they, you know, by them saying, you know, that they was, you know, black, a lot of these motherfuckers take that move, Lemuria and the move, and then sometimes they'll spell that shit M-U-U-R. You see what I'm saying? With the move on the front. Okay? Now, what fucked me up even harder, let me do this now. Let me do this. Let me do it now. We got to be strong today. We got to be strong. Okay, let me got to be strong now. I know a lot of motherfuckers gonna say, man, Seti, why you doing us like that? You know what I'm saying? Nah. I'm about to drop now. It's gonna get heavy now. It's gonna get heavy. Now I want you to sit back in your seat. I want you to sit back because I'm gonna tie this shit together. See, y'all motherfuckers, y'all don't want to call motherfuckers on nothing. That's what's wrong with people. See, that's what's wrong with the conscious, goddamn, the subconscious community. The unconscious community. You understand? Let me see if I can get this motherfucker in here. Okay, they don't want me to get that. I'm gonna get another. I'm about to drop right in here. Okay? Let me get this. Let me see if I can get it. Okay, here you go. Boom. Uh-oh, that's one. Let me get a couple more. You understand what I'm saying? Wait a minute. I'm about to drop on niggas. I'm about to drop. I want y'all to pay attention. I'm going to just show you this shit. Now. Now, if any motherfucker ever been in the comic books, you see right there, Prince Namor. You understand? Namor. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? These motherfuckers think they from up under the motherfucking wall or some motherfucking way. You understand what I'm saying? These motherfuckers think they from up under the motherfucking water somewhere. And think, we somehow motherfuckers just don't see this for what it is. You understand? Namor, the submariner, supposed to be from motherfucking Atlantis. Let me make sure I'm on there. Wait a minute. Hold on. I thought I was on. That's all right. Let me put it. Wait a minute. Here we go. Here I go again. I'm doing it again. I'm putting it on the wrong goddamn. But I need both of these motherfuckers. Here we go. Don't worry. Namor. Boom. Namor right there. You see the goddamn submariner. Okay? From goddamn Atlantis. Y'all motherfuckers watched that shit when you was a goddamn kid. So now that you know. You know what? I got their ass. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about what motherfucker got, I got them like this. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no motherfucker running from General Sack. You understand? I got the motherfucker like this. I got the motherfucker like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's exactly what it is. And so people let this shit exist. See, once I peep you, and then I know who your daddy is, I know who your mammy is with Madam Blavatsky. Because I used to ask motherfuckers, and they ain't the only one. Because she done fed all these motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? She the one gave motherfucking Hitler all his shit. You know what I'm saying? And all the rest of them, she the one fed they ass. Okay? And so, this is what you got. This is what you got right here. Let me show you another. Just to back it up, and I don't want people, so you will get motherfuckers, say, oh, we not that kind of more. You see what I'm saying? We not that kind of more. Matter of fact, I'll just use, wait a minute. I don't need this. I'll just use this. See? So this is where, and then when you get the spelling of move. You see what I'm saying? You get the spelling of move. You understand? And then you will get them spell it like this. You see what I'm saying? So let me go over here and grab it. So this is a reflection. Let me blow this up. This is a reflection of Serapis Bay in the goddamn temple. And so this is how they still in our goddamn, they saying the goddamn, now for those of us that study damn ancient Egyptian history, we know it come from Nubia. Ain't no, I can trace the bloodline from up out of Nubia, up out of Ethiopia without a problem. So for motherfuckers to sit up here and, literally keep teaching this shit, you know what I'm saying? To keep teaching this shit in light of the facts. In light of the facts. You know what I'm saying? They done found all the graves up in Upper Nubia, you know what I'm saying, where the Egyptian hieroglyphs and all the culture of Egypt come out. So for motherfuckers to be in the community and really, when you talk about Egypt, I done heard Farrakhan today, don't give a fuck who don't like it, still quoting out the Bible about evil Pharaoh and Moses and shit. I'm like, man, goddamn, you ain't no further than that. You ain't no further than that, man. You ain't no scholar, nigga. You's a preacher, because if you was a scholar, you would be past that. But I guess that goddamn, the funds is coming in, and y'all got a thing working where you got them funds coming in, and you saying we gonna ride with it in light of the motherfucking truth. You know what I'm saying? And so, the African culture, and that's why I tell motherfuckers I don't ride with them niggas in the conscious community, because motherfuckers are dick riders. They don't stand on shit. They don't, because really a lot of niggas is in there ain't nothing but t-shirt and necklace niggas. Hold on. Let me take a drink. Nigga, I study every day and have studied. It ain't a goddamn day I don't study. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't a motherfucking day I don't study. You understand what I'm saying? Let me get one more drink, y'all. It ain't one motherfucking day I don't study. Not one. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker and never be able to fuck with me. Never will you be able to do it. You understand what I'm saying? And so, again, when I was thinking that I'm like, this shit just, as I was studying it, preparing myself to go to, an intellectual war with these with the members of the Moral Science Temple and other groups. It's not just them. You know what I'm saying? So, I want to, spread the ass kicking around as much as possible, not just them. So, what people got to understand out there is that you got two Egypts and other people. It is more. Now, it was, you got the Atlantean coming to Egypt and shit, priests. And so what it do, it also give a citadel of knowledge and wisdom outside of Africa. You see what I'm saying? Now, let me go back up to that root race shit before I get out of that. I don't want to get out of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get out of that. Let me get back up there so we can look at this shit. Because what was key? Oh, there his ugly ass is. I see LaPlongeon right here. Here you go. That's his ugly ass. You can see he's a Mason, and so you see right there, Mayan Atlantis. He wrote the book, Augustus LaPlongeon, Queen Mu and the Egyptian Sphinx. So you see right here, we know where this shit come from. So when you understand, you gotta, you see Mu. Now, this is the ugly motherfucker, I think this is James Church word. Now, this was Albert Church word. Now, people know the signs and symbols of primordial man. Now, the elders, told us to get that book because in that book, he says that, the Twa, the little Africans is the ones that founded all world culture and founded the primordial culture of ancient Egypt. Now his brother with his silly ass, it's like they pay their brothers after they pass to write some shit contradictory to any wisdom that might have been given in light of the origins of the African origins of civilization. And so here you guys, you see, Mu is in the Pacific. You got Atlantis that's in the Atlantic. You see what I'm saying? So when and even when they show this shit, the so-called fucking you see that sea they got down there in so-called America and shit? They got a sea sitting in the middle. Let me blow this shit up. Just to show you the shit that they done added to this shit. Now, they ain't got no proof of none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers were smoking. They were smoking that good dope. And they went in. So you see this C that you see right down here. Let me blow this shit all the way up so we can work out. You see? And so I guess they saying that's the connect, how the Lumerians come to establish Atlantis. And so by the Lumerians being on the West Coast, and then the way they got the land masses right here, they saying this is not how that look either. So you got remnants of Lemuria that, were the Mayans. You know what I'm saying? And so this is where he's saying that the Mayans is older than the Egyptians. You see what I'm saying? And that's where these niggas keep talking about they aboriginal to, North America and shit. And this. Now let me show you some pictures. Oh, what they say some of these motherfuckers look like. Wait a minute, let me see. Let me come out of here. Let me come out of here so I can go straight to it without. And that's why, matter of fact, I'm gonna go and put this shit up there, just to show y'all again. You know what I'm saying? Let me put that shit up there. When you look at that Rosicrucian cross, you know what I'm saying? And you look at the left cross, the left end of the cross. Goddamn, man, I'll blow that shit up. Let me blow that shit up so motherfuckers can see this shit. I'm on the chalkboard. You know what I'm saying? I can put the shit together right there for a motherfucker in their face if they don't see this shit. You know what I'm saying? How many goddamn coincidences do y'all need? You know what I'm saying? How many motherfucking coincidences y'all need? Look the same to me. It looked the same to me. I don't give a fuck what you see. You know what I'm saying? You can play with your mind if you feel like it. So I'm just letting you know, man, that Madame Blavatsky got a lot of her children running around in the so-called conscious community. A lot of them motherfuckers is Madame Blavatsky is the matriarch of Western occultism. Nah, and there's no way of getting around that. And so that's just like, what I call white Christ syndrome. White Christ syndrome. Motherfuckers have come out of Christianity. I'm not worshiping no white Christ. I'm not worshiping no white Jesus. And they'll run straight into Egyptology and, make Champollion they Christ. You say something about Champollion ain't motherfuckers defending You're defending. You're defending. No quicker than, no lesser than a goddamn Christian will defend Christ. No, lesser than a damn Muslim will defend Muhammad. You come up out of, the white Christ worship of Christianity, and then you come into occultism, and what you say, and it's like I say, we must understand that they have taken from our tradition, okay? And so I'm not talking about the African perspective of the traditions. I'm talking about the Eurocentric traditions that gives the European a portal in our traditions, where they mixing Hermeticism and Gnosticism and all of that garbage. Coptic, that ain't nothing but another branch of some mixed up, mixed breed, mixed up niggas, and that's a portal. Anywhere where the white man, those are my children, because the Coptics ain't nothing but the bastard children of the Greeks and the Romans, and niggas want to say they black. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's stop playing. They not. Those are the bastard children of the Greeks and Romans, and that's why they say, that's the last. Who says that's the last stage of ancient Egyptian? What happened to the Africans up the damn river when the Greeks and what the motherfuckers did? Everybody just forget their language? Okay, so if the Africans up the river was communicating with the Egyptians for 3,000 years, then that means they understood the language. So what? Just because Egypt is falling, does that mean motherfuckers then forgot their language? And so y'all want to go to the furthest end of the river on the Nile, where the Greeks and shit, and take the Coptics and say, this is the last. See, because they know that's their bastard children, so that gives them a portal into the damn, and then say Coptic is kin to Arabic, to fucking Judaism, and so the Hebrew language, and so people don't understand that those them German Jews over there, like Adolf Erman, who created the largest Egyptian hieroglyphic dictionary, was a Jew, and Hitler, and when Hitler took power, they kicked his ass out of the Berlin University. They kicked his ass out the university. But after Hitler lost power, he came back in. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I did the German influence on Egyptology, because they was the linguists. They was the one that more profoundly created the modern and the beginning stages of what y'all want to call the Meduna. And motherfuckers want to overlook that. You see what I'm saying? So by him, and how, you're going to say that Coptic is related to Hebrew, but what is Hebrew? That's a falsified language. Well, they done took the ancient script from Africa, and, I seen how they put that together. They took Arabic, the base Arabic, and then mixed it with Yiddish, German, two goddamn, you know what I'm saying? So you got all, and then say that language is akin to the Coptic. You understand what I'm saying? You got all this mixed up shit, and and people don't, and so if this what you want, go right on ahead. Go right on ahead, nigga. I guarantee you ain't gonna get nowhere, nigga. You gonna end up on, you supposed to be going east, nigga. You gonna be going west, and by the time you realize how far you done went down, you just gonna keep going. You ain't gonna even turn around, because you done went down the road too long to where you can't recover. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers gonna say, damn, man, it took you that long to realize that. So, that's another aspect. So when I look at that, we see that, and I seen when they supposedly added the cross, the pentagram onto the Moorish flag. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the particular date I got into that. So we could go in there and we could look at that and we could see, you know what I'm saying, when these when these two creations, and I already showed you where William Steele Olcott was talking to Serapis Bey in El Morya. He died in motherfucking 1907. So he died 6 years before the Moorish Science Temple was even founded. So it ain't no, so these, and the Atlantis shit, in Lemuria, and Blavatsky was talking that shit in the 1800s. You see what I'm saying? So that's why we got to know the dating of when this shit came about. You know what I'm saying? Let me get on these turntables. Let me get on these turntables, y'all. Here you go. Now, let me get back on this. Now, I'm gonna get on them damn Muslims tonight too. You know what I'm saying? So be aware. I'm gonna be on their head tonight. Going over there on the general's page. Got that work for their ass. Why the Jew is the father of the Muslim. Gonna work their ass. Work them out. They can cry, but they can't goddamn lie. Okay? So now you got the Lemurian race and the Atlantean race, and the last race is the Aryan, the root race of today is the Aryan race. And so this is where motherfucking Hitler get, the Aryan mythology, psychology. He got it from her. So if you see, ain't no Egypt, so they considering, that's why most people, authors be talking about the Egyptians as white. You understand? They didn't put them over there with the Aryan race. You understand what I'm saying? I want y'all to read. Wait a minute, I'm not done. Now, the thing is, when I was doing the holidays, I said, wait a minute. I was studying the holidays and I came across this shit. The Lemurian festival. See, I keep studying and the shit just keep falling on me. I say, man, it's a festival of the dead. Okay? It is held on May the 9th, 11th, and 13th. This from old Rome. Okay, this from Rome. On the nights of the festivals, the dead ancestors, ghosts, look at this shit. Lemures. Oh my God. Y'all motherfuckers better do some research, man. Y'all motherfuckers better do some research, man. Lemures, ancestor ghosts, would visit their relatives. Some people think that the festival started as a way of showing what Romulus did to his brother Remus. Okay? Okay? You could go see. So I done drop right there. You could go look the festival up. You could go look Le Plongeon up. You could go look him up. You could go look up Serapis Bey. You could go look up El Morya. Okay, you can look up El Morya and see that they was connected to Madame Blavatsky and goddamn William Steele Olcott, probably 30, 40 years before the Moorish Science Temple was ever founded. You can see the El, you can see the Moor, you can see the Bay, and you see that Serapis too. And I know it hurt. take a pause now. If you need to go on and, you need to go on and wipe some of them tears, wipe them. I understand sometimes this shit can be hard on the motherfucker. Wait a minute, let me get this. I know I got this, damn. I know where it's at too. Let me find it. If not, like I say, a lot of this got to be touched on. You know what I'm saying? So, my main thing, and here you go. This is this crazy motherfucker here. This crazy motherfucker here. Aleister Crowley. That motherfucker out cold. Sick motherfucker. So let me bring him up. I ain't paying no attention to nobody. I ain't paying no attention to nobody because I done already cracked their head. You see what I'm saying? You see right here? You see old Aleister? You see old Aleister? The devil himself. You see, he got the Pharaoh and this, that. These was the motherfuckers that had that influence. You see what I'm saying? These were the motherfuckers that had that influence. When was Aleister Crowley? I got his ass over here. Let me see when he went to Egypt. (1904). Okay, motherfuckers want a chronology. I give your ass a chronology. 1904. Okay, in February, him and his wife went to Cairo, claiming to be a prince and princesses. They rented an apartment in which Crowley set up a temple room and began invoking ancient Egyptian deities while studying Islamic mysticism and Arabic. Okay? And so, that show you right there. And so he said he was revealed, if you see that book, what he had particularly written, the book of the law, he said that was given to him. You understand what I'm saying? That was given to him by some goddamn voice, a was or whatever, the messenger of Horus and all this, that, and the third and shit. And so you see right here, this is where the occult, and so he had a heavy influence on the occult to Egypt. Okay, he probably the second most profound theosophist, or well, we'll just say, as far as notoriety, Madame Blavatsky, motherfucking Aleister Crowley, and this, that, and the third. So this is the lights in which they studying it. Okay, this is the lights in which they study. Now, let me go. I'm gonna show y'all because they say he, Serapis Bey incarnated. Let me come back out. As Amenhotep III. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what the Rosicrucians was. That's the motherfucker they got out in their yard. Let me see whatever. If I got that statue. They invoke Akhenaten ass too. Yeah, here it is. Here it is right here. Here it is right here. Let me bring it up. So that way, when I drop this when I drop this weight on the motherfucker, they gotta respect it. You see what I'm saying? So this the Rosicrucian in their yard. Let me bring it up for y'all. Let me bring it up. That's Amenhotep III. Now that's who they trying to say Serapis Bey incarnated as. Now how the fuck is he incarnated? Shit, you know, Amenhotep III was in the New Kingdom. Goddamn, he left Atlantis and goddamn, he supposed to be up front. You know, you talking about Amenhotep III, you talking about 1600, 1500 BC. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, Egypt started, BC, dealing with if you're on the cracker chronology, you know what I'm saying? You talking about Egypt started around 3200 BC. Well, damn, Amenhotep III is 1600, 1500 BC. You know what I'm saying? So, you didn't leaped over a whole lot. And the reason why, because Amenhotep III was the one that was responsible for building the Grand Lodge. If you go into Karnak or Waset, where you got the Temple of Karnak, and then it's connected by a road with the colonnade, if you want to say Sphinx, you know what I'm saying, leading from one temple to the next. And so that was where, once you had reached your level of initiation, when it was you had taken all your degrees and your classes in ancient Egypt, and it was time for you to be raised as a priest, you was raised at the Temple of Luxor. And so that temple is very profound in masonry and in the occult. And so they invoke Amenhotep III because he was the grand master that was responsible for building that temple that you see there today. Before that, it had dilapidated. It was probably wood or whatever it was. And he was the one that came and established that. So a lot of people invoke him. And so that's who you see right there in the Rosicrucian yard. You know what I'm saying? So family, I'm just letting y'all know. That ain't it's like too damn, it's a divert and it cannot be mended. I must stress that as I get up out of here. And like I said, I'm gonna come back to espouse on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come back to espouse on it. And anybody, I done been there and done, I done heard all the weak excuses. I wouldn't even have no dialogue. I don't even want no dialogue because it's too evident for me. When some shit is just so evident, you just roll with it and move the fuck on. I don't spend, for the family out there that's not aware and didn't get, that up close and, personal teaching, during the debates and shit, you know what I'm saying? And maybe you new to the community, this, that, and the third, and you don't know no better. You need somebody to tell you that. It's a lot of Egypts out here. In this conscious community is just a mix of a bunch of confused ass niggas because they try to exist without, we got to, bitch, we not uniting if we all on some done. That's an illusion of united. Because soon as motherfuckers get out the building, everybody gonna go their separate way to their temple and talk that shit they been talking. So for the African Center community that know and do the research, and Dr. Ben and Sheikh Diop and Chancellor Williams and Ivan Van Sertima and J.A. Rogers and all Drusilla Dungy Houston and all and all the great scholars that then came down, Dr. John Henry Clark and many, many, many more. We can go on and on and on. We cannot spit in the face of our master teachers. I know I'm not confused at all. I'm not confused. I know that Egypt is an African, so they do anything to try to take, the legacy of Egypt from our people, saying, oh, motherfucking the land. And then if that, a motherfucker landed on from goddamn planet X. And you know what I'm saying? And, anybody that, and I'll show you, just like Dr. Ben showed me. You know what I'm saying? Showed me to where I didn't believe, I knew it. When I was studying under Dr. Ben for 16 years before I even went to Egypt. You understand? When I went, I said, you know what? I already had pages and shit I was going to check. I've got to check this. And so I did the studying and the arguing before I went. And I said, God damn it, I'm going to do the research. So I wasn't over there on no looky-loo shit. I was over there doing serious shit. And you motherfuckers can tell you, they be going in one. I've been there. Once I went the first time, motherfuckers would be going, I'll be on a whole, I was in areas motherfuckers didn't even know where I was. You know what I'm saying? I was in shit that motherfuckers don't even know existed. You know what I'm saying? I was on the whole other routes. You know what I'm saying? And I saw it for myself. And I have no doubt to the origins of ancient Egypt. You know what I'm saying? We cannot teach this garbage to our babies at all, under no circumstances. And motherfuckers can cry and lie, but as long as General Seti is at the gate, bitch, you ain't getting in. You ain't getting in. And I'm going to show the people exactly what it is, show the confusion, and you need to kick their ass out. If they can't step up, let them take because I'm going to end on this because I need to get over here because I'm supposed to have been on 10 minutes ago, and I don't want to stay gone too long. You know what I'm saying? It's up to us to decide what the fuck it is we want to do. We cannot get along with people and confused because they taking us where we cannot go. We cannot leave, and we adopting other land masses and shit. You know what I'm saying? While these motherfuckers, slave masters who gave them that shit is pillaging and, you know what I'm saying? And, pillaging Africa and not just the soil, the mines, and, and it's time for us to put this shit behind us once and for all. And so those that didn't, if you got caught up in the wave of some early, misinformation that came, because the occult shit was different than the Christian shit. So it was like a shocking, to be able to get that information. So that information alone shocked a lot of niggas into believing that they had powers that they did not have. You see what I'm saying? And so today, as we move forward in our research, if we find out that something is wrong, we got to stand on it. And we can't come in no one house and see that's what happened. Too many lectures, too many community meetings where a motherfuckers is coming in there knowing that the philosophies is so diverted, you know what I'm saying, that it cannot be no unity because we would all have to give up whatever the fuck we believe to come to, and they not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Either you gonna give up your shit to become them, they gonna give up their shit to, join with you, or we gonna pretend why as soon as the shit over, motherfuckers gonna go to their temple and talk about how we confused, and we gonna go in our shit and talk about how they confused and shit. And so that's just when we come together, it's just an illusion of unity, but really it's a disillusion of our people because we not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's where, y'all, and the last what I really wanted to say, they feed off of the African-centered community. They feed off of the African-centered community. When you look at the greatest scholars that have been produced, it's the African-centered community that have produced the greatest scholarship of any community since ancient Egypt. Since guys, or maybe Timbuktu. You understand? And that's clear to me that this era in which our grandmaster was the greatest age of scholarship since Timbuktu. And I will speak to that is even greater than Timbuktu because many of them niggas is over there talking about Assalamu Alaikum. It was this age of scholarship that took us back to Africa. Africa and to Egypt as an African nation in Nubia and brought up the greatness of all of Africa, giving it back to the African people. They did not talk about no Assalamu Fakum or none of that shit. Okay, so today you're going to have to stand on your square. You're going to have to decide what it is you want to do. If you know the truth, you got to move forward and leave these spooky niggas behind. This is the General Cyrus student said. He said, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black Pop. Get on over there to General Setting and subscribe. Share this shit. Black Pop.